Welcome back to the Dungeon Master's Corner. Today is a special day where we're going to go into the backstory of how we dragged Matt into our strange little world and accosted him with friendship. Well, accosted may be the wrong word. The Reliably Chaotic family has been playing games together for over 5 years at this point. We have run through the entirety of Hoard of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat. Some of us have played together the entirety of Princes of the Apocalypse, plus things that I've added in as DM. We started playing Curse of Strahd, are currently playing Storm King's Thunder, and have done slews of one-shots from Wizards of the Coast Official to Homebrew, from stuff we got in those mail order boxes of just random D&D stuff. We have done a lot together. Today, I want to tell you the story about how Andrew and I met Matt. Now, Andrew and I had been friends since middle school. We've literally known each other for more than half our lives at this point. Around the time 5th edition came out, I was living in a different state and hadn't seen Andrew in a while. I moved back and started dragging Andrew to Adventurers League at our local game store because I loved it. I knew he would love it. So, sorry Andrew for giving you this addiction. Anyway, we were playing Out of the Abyss, so spoilers ahead. Just so you know, not all the NPCs in that game are what you'd expect them to be. Go figure. Well, our DM was great. We love him. And he actually had a co-DM separate us into groups when we went off to go with some of the NPCs to forage for food or collect water or etc. Well, one guy at the table who was kind of that guy at the table, he had gone out with a Darrow named Boopido, who apparently attempted to kill him. Now, none of us were present for this, so I guess the little guy assumed that he could easily take out the wizard. Well, somehow, the wizard managed to kill Boopido, but he came back to the table saying in character to us, "You guys will never believe it! Boopido tried to kill me!" Andrew and I both look at each other. Then we turn to the DM and say, "Do we believe him?" The DM made us roll. We did not believe him. And so we turn on the wizard, crying out, "You killed Boopido! Murder, murder, murder!" while slamming our fists on the table. This was in real life. We were actually yelling this. The entire game store stopped to stare at us. We didn't acknowledge them because we were too focused on how our poor friend Boopido had been so viciously murdered by this wizard that we hadn't trusted this entire time. So, him as a sorcerer, myself as a fighter, we easily dispatch him. We didn't kill him, of course. We're not murderers. Fast forward to the next week. Matt came over to our table and asked if he could join us. We welcomed him happily, and we've been friends ever since. Matt later told us that the week of murder, 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 he had been at another table, not really having a good time. But as he was determining whether or not to come anymore, he heard us across the store, obviously having fun. The moral of the story? When playing, it's important to surround yourselves with people who enhance your fun. No D&D is better than bad D&D. Yeah, we all know that's true. But taking a chance with that new group might just help you find one of your best friends. If you'd like to support us, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/reliablychaotic so we can afford that private eye to get the evidence against poor Boopido's killer. You can also drop us a line on Twitter at Reliably Chaotic. We'd love to hear from you.